over at Hitus sent me over a couple of his quartz watches after my first review of his newer automatic, and I gotta say these are very cool, and just wanted to share this one with you first. This is the Aviator, and it at a price point that is very affordable. I think you get a heck of a lot of watch. So let's talk about the size and specs real quick. First of all, you have a 44 millimeter case width. Although it doesn't feel like a 44, and that maybe is because it's the Aviator style, and I think you're just kind of already used to maybe a little bit larger watch in that segment. It is a 51.5 millimeter lug to lug, which is, again, it's a little long, but it wears fine, and I'll show you that in a minute. It's only 11 millimeter thick, and I think that's definitely part of the reason. You can see it has a nice signed crown there. That is not a screw down crown, that's just a push pull, which is fine for this watch. 20 millimeter lug width, which is great because most of us have 20 mil straps, and this thing, they have this PVD coated black one, and then there's a regular stainless one, and both of them are strap monsters. You could do around a bunch of NATOs. You could do the leather that he includes with it, which is really nice. Kind of tapers down here at the base of that strap, and it's easy to fish through the clasp and then to the keepers, so it's very comfortable. But the price point, he has it listed on his website for $189.99. I think that is a really good deal. You have the anti-reflective coated flat sapphire crystal. You have a 316L stainless case, and you have a Swiss Ronda quartz movement, which you can see here. It ticks really nice. It hits the marks. You have a nice, clean, legible dial. You have your minutes along the outside there. Your 5, 10, 15, 20, blah blah blah. You have your hours. And then you have the 24 o'clock in the center. And then you have the 3-date cutout window there. I think is very cool, with the red indicator pointing towards the day that it actually is. So it just gives a nice aesthetic, I think, to the dial. So you can see everything is really nice and crisp. It's all printed on, but you can see everything is done really well up close. And then on the back side, I didn't scrub it or anything, but you can see you have some nice, simple pressed in, I'm assuming. I don't think that's engraved out, but some details, the model, the Swiss movement, the sapphire crystal, Buffalo, New York. Of course, that's where DJ's based this company out of. Stainless steel construction, and it is a 5 atmosphere water resist. So not something you're going to go diving with, but I mean, it can get wet. It's no big deal. I'm kind of proving that with my Hamilton khaki over here. I'm wearing it every day for the last week or so, and it's getting wet occasionally. So let me throw this guy on wrist. I have about a 7 1/4 inch wrist, so you're going to see that it wears great. The strap, although I'm sure this is a less expensive, all the components together, are an affordable build, and that's how you get that sub $200 price point. I'm guessing there's not a ton of margin here because it's a very well done watch. So DJ is obviously not out to make a killing on his watches. I think he's just trying to get some really cool fan-based watches out on the market for affordable, other options. Because he even includes, I'm pretty sure on his website, he includes 2 straps with each watch too. So I mean, all that stuff adds up to a really good, valuable option. So here's another strap option, and they're all quick release ones too. So that's awesome for swapping out straps really easy for that. And then I haven't tried any NATOs on this. I have some NATOs coming, but I'm going to get these back to DJ because he's got a show coming up and he wants to show both these watches at. These are his some of his demos. So it's a standard quartz movement, very, very functional, very accurate, and very easy to operate. Very no nonsense, sort of like low maintenance, I should say. You got a battery change every 3 to 5 years or something. You can just grab and go, and you don't have to worry about winding it up or setting the time and everything like that. It should be good to go. So it's fun to have a few quartz watches in your collection. I think so. I'm a big fan of quartz and automatics, so I like to share the love with all that. But the lume on this is pretty cool. I'm not sure what formula he uses exactly. It just says it's super lume, but When it first lights up, it's actually really good. It fades away after a little while, but you can see that's nicely loomed up. I like that he did the minute counter around the outside there. That's very cool. I couldn't help but notice, I think this watch has a very Citizen Nighthawk type vibe to it. I'm sure there's tons of other watches that it's similar to. This isn't anything new, this design, but it's very well executed and a price point that is just amazing. And the straps are super comfortable. I'm a big fan of these straps and this watch combination. So additionally, DJ was cool enough to offer for my viewers of this channel a discount. So if you use Rob20, and I'll put a link in the description and instructions, hopefully it works. You guys will have to try it out, let me know. If you use Rob20, you're going to get $20 off your purchase. So that brings the price down to $169.99. That's crazy, guys. $170 for this thing. That is a deal. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Big thanks to DJ for sending these in and being a fan creator type watch designer guy, because it's cool to see guys that are like obsessed with watches actually doing some affordable options, and DJ's like nailing it with all that. So, and I'm excited to see what else he does. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll probably do another one tonight. I'm gonna head off with the family for a little beach day. Stay tuned though. I'll hopefully have another video tonight.